Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Please, if today is the first time you're seeing me, please kindly subscribe, turn on notification bell, and also like and share. In today's video, we are going to make this short dress with stylish neckline, or you can still call it keyhole. So if this is what you like to learn, please kindly stand by and watch. And also we use elastic on it and also button. I did not use zip. So watch to the end and see how I make it. Thank you. First of all, I folded my fabric into two because I want to cut it separate. I don't want to cut it together, both front and back. I want to cut front separate. So after that, I will measure my neckline, which I use 3 by 3. And now measure my armhole as usual. After measuring my armhole, I will now take my bust point measurement, which is 10. From there, I will take my round bust measurement. And we all know that this is a free dress. It's free dress, so you have to add it more allowance. So I have measured my round bust measurement, and I want to add it extra 8 inches to make it free. If you like, you can add extra 8. You can add 9. You can add lesser. Depend how you want your own to be, but me, I want my own to be a little bit free. That's why I'm adding 8 inches. After adding that 8 inches, I will now divide it by 4. And I will now take it down for my measurement. Then after that one, I'll measure from my shoulder to my hip, which is, I use 25. From that by 25, I will do the same thing I did in my round bust measurement. I'll measure my round hip circumference. After, I'll add extra 8 inches to it. After adding extra 8 inches to my measurement, I will now divide it by 4. Anything I get is what I will use to. After that, I will now go down to the length of my clothes. I will take my hip measurement down to the length of my clothes. From there, I will still add extra 1 inches or 2 inches, depend how you want it to be done there. Then after that, I'll connect the lines and cut it off. So after connecting the lines, I will now do what? I will now begin to cut off. I'll start from my neckline and cut everything off. And also I will slant my shoulder with 1 inch. I'll slant my shoulder with 1 inch. Then I have to cut everything out. After cutting it, I will use my front to trace my back. But don't forget that the back neckline will be higher than the front neckline, as we normally used to do it in all the clothes. Yeah, after cutting, see how it looks. Now I will use it to trace my back, the back side of my clothes. This is the front part. Now I'm here to trace my back parts of my clothes. Then I cut. I'm adding extra 1.5 inches. Then the 1.5 inches will serve. It can serve at my zip allowance if I want to add this zip. But in this case, I'm not adding any zip. I'm not using zip. I want to add it button. This allowance 1.5 and the allowance I gave is just for the joining. It's for the joining of the zip or for the button, any one you choose. So I'm cutting everything out now. So after that I'll now separate them. I will bring out only the front part. From that front part, I will now bring out the one I will use to do interfacing. Yes, this one I added now is the one I will use to do interfacing. The one I will use to do interfacing, I will use it on the neck. Yes, this is how it will look like. The one I will use to turn the neckline. And also the design, the keyhole I want to use is on top of this. I will do it. I'll first of all draw the keyhole. I'll draw it the way I want it to be. I'll pin it down so the thing will not be shifting up and down. I'm taking 8 inches from my shoulder down where I want my keyhole to stop. You can use 6, you can use 8, you can use 7. It depends how you want your own to be. Some can even use 10 or 9. It depends where you want your own keyhole to stop. So after I will now trace the line, I will now draw the line, draw the keyhole. After drawing it, I will just take it to my machine and sew it. And sew on top of this my shock. And also sew my neckline too. Then after doing it, I'll bring it back. You see how it will be or how it will look like. I'm not taking it to my machine now. But before then, make sure you pin it. Use pin to hold it together so it will not be shifting. So now after I have sewn it, I've taken it to my machine. I've sewn my neckline, and also I've sewn my keyhole. Now is to open it. After opening the keyhole, and when you open it, be careful so you will not cut on top of the thread. After opening it, I will just turn it. You have to be careful. You will be extremely careful so you will not cut on the thread where you sew. You have to do it gently so you will not cut on it. Yeah. So after cutting it out, you go ahead and turn it. You see how it looks like now. Now it's time to turn it. I'll turn it. After turning it, you'll see how it will look. Do it gently. I even use my scissors so that thing is hard. I use my scissors to bring it out. So after turning it, you see how it looks now. You can see how it looks now. Now the next thing I will do, I will take it to my iron. I'll take it to my ironing board and iron it very well. So it will give it a neat and it will give it a neat outcome, a neat look. So after ironing it, let me just take it to my ironing board and iron it now. After ironing it, you can see how it looks like now. You can see how the keyhole is. You can see how neat, how smooth it looks. The neckline is there, the keyhole is there. You can see how they both, all of them come out very neat. And don't forget, while stitching the keyhole, you don't need to top stitch anything or from the neckline. You don't need to top stitch anything. You just leave it. Now let's go to the back piece. I have done the neck of I've used my piece of the same material to turn the neck of my back piece. The next thing now is to join the back and also go and join both front and back together. After joining it, I will now go to the hand, the sleeve, and also the ruffles that will be down the clothes. See the back piece. I'll now add the front. I'll go and shape them down. First of all, I'll join my shoulder. After joining the shoulder, I'll shape it. I'll do the shaping. You can see how it looks now. And when joining the shoulder, you have to be careful. Now I have finished joining everything, both the front and the back. You can see the back. You can see how neat it is. Now we go to the sleeve. And my sleeve, the sleeve have to be big. It's a free sleeve. I use my width of my sleeve is 11 inches, while the length is 22 inches. Because now I will add it elastic. So after cutting the sleeve, I will now cut out the ruffles that will be the down part of my clothes. First of all, take the circumference of your clothes. After taking the circumference of your clothes, then you know what to cut out. I measure the circumference of my clothes is 13 inches. No, the circumference of my clothes is 16 inches. I want to add it extra 120 inches, so it will make it fuller. I have to double the 60 into 3 to make it fuller. I have to cut out 16 inches into 3 so that it will make my ruffles fuller after gathering it. Because after everything, we take it to a machine and gather them. So after everything, you notch the center of your sleeve where you will put your elastic. Don't forget, you measure the center of you notch the center of your sleeve where you will put the elastic, where you will sew down the elastic. Make sure you notch this so there will be no mistake. And don't forget, we are going to put elastic down the sleeve. You will also put elastic down the sleeve, so it will give it a puff shape. So after this one, we now go and gather our ruffles. After gathering it, we sew it on it and also fix the sleeve. So after, you can see I have joined the ruffles down there. You can see how it is, and also the sleeve. I'm done fixing the sleeve and also the ruffles down there. You can see how it looks now. You can see how beautiful it looks. You can see how fuller these ruffles are, and also how neat it is. You can see how the keyhole is. I've done fixing my button and other things, and also my sleeve is also done. You can see how I fit my elastic on the sleeve. So this is how it looks like after everything. This is how beautiful it comes after everything. You can, like, down part, I weave the down part of it. You can still sew, but I prefer weaving. Weaving makes it more neat. You can see how beautiful it is. So beautiful, and also very simple and easy to make. You can see how it is very simple and easy to make. You can see how it is very simple. Thank you for watching. Please, if you find this video useful, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also turn on the notification bell to be notified each time I upload a new video. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe. Just click on subscribe button, like it and share. Thank you and God bless.